So this is one of those products that most people don't really think about until they absolutely need it. A printer. And not just any printer, but a serious all-in-one office machine that promises fast printing, scanning, copying, wireless convenience, and that pro-level reliability that small businesses and home offices are always looking for. This is the Epson Workforce Pro WF-4820. And on paper, it looks like it checks a lot of boxes. But the real question is, does it actually make your workflow better? Or is it just another bulky office device that promises more than it delivers? Let's break it down. Right away, the design is exactly what you expect from a business-focused printer. It's not trying to be cute or minimal or futuristic. It's practical. Slightly bulky, matte black finish, and clearly built to sit in one place and get work done. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. Because once you start using it, the focus becomes speed and function over everything else. One of the first things you notice is how quickly it wakes up and starts printing. There's none of that long hesitation where you're just standing there waiting for it to think. You send a file, and it moves. Text documents come out sharp. Really sharp. That precision core technology Epson talks about actually shows up here in real-life use, especially when you're printing dense pages, contracts, or reports. Everything looks clean and professional. Color printing is solid too. Not photo printer level, but definitely more than good enough for presentations, charts, and office graphics. It's the kind of output that looks polished without needing to overthink it. Now the scanning and copying side is where this device becomes more than just a printer. The automatic document feeder on top makes multi-page scanning actually practical instead of annoying. You load it up, hit scan, and it just handles it. And that's a big deal if you're dealing with paperwork regularly. Wireless setup is another area where Epson has clearly tried to simplify things. You can connect through Wi-Fi, mobile apps, or direct device pairing. Once it's set up, printing from your phone feels almost effortless. No cables, no complicated steps, just select and print. But it's not perfect. Like most inkjet printers, the ongoing cost of ink is something you can't ignore. If you're printing heavily, this is where the real long-term expense comes in. The printer itself might feel like a solid one-time purchase, but ink refills will define your overall experience. Also, while it's fast for its category, it's still not laser printer fast. So if your entire workflow is high-volume printing every single day, you'll notice the limits eventually. But for small offices, freelancers, students, or home setups, it hits a very practical balance. It's fast enough, sharp enough, and smart enough without becoming complicated. And that's kind of the theme here. This isn't a flashy product. It's not trying to impress you with gimmicks. It's just trying to quietly improve a very boring but very important part of your workflow. And in a lot of ways, it succeeds. Because the best kind of office gear isn't the stuff you constantly think about. It's the stuff that just works when you need it. And that's exactly what this feels like. So if you're setting up a home office, upgrading from an older printer, or just tired of dealing with slow, unreliable printing setups, this is one of those options that actually makes sense to look at. Not because it's exciting, but because it's reliable. And in this category, that matters more than anything else.